What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah, let's bring in all that good energy. Let's roll one more time. Damn, that sounds so good, huh? I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Do you remember how it was raining yesterday? And now look. Look how green it looks. Look how good the water nurtures. That's the amazing thing about being at a place where you're comfortable, where you're at peace. That's the beautiful thing about life, that where there is fertility, where there is love, where there is peace, things can grow. Abundance lives there. Let's get some overall energy. Make sure you guys check out both of my YouTube videos, Una Noche en Colores. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the link on this video's description. Okay. Okay. It says, Seven of Fire. So we already know, right, that the fire is the wands. Right? We use the fire to protect what's ours. We use the fire as passion, right, for whatever it is that we're doing. The wands is also you know, your sensual energy, right? How you incorporate that into your everyday life. So the Seven of Fire, see how the guy is there with his wand, protecting himself from all of these other wands, from all of these people that were being deceitful behind his back. He's realized all of the karmics that he's been dealing with. He realizes that they were doing shit behind his back. They were probably stealing money from him. They were probably stealing his identity. They were committing fraud, right? They were going around the community with their little fake ass wands, talking shit, because that's all they know how to do. Trying to go around and create lies and illusions about someone who is not worried about them, aka me, right? Trying to create lies and illusions to try and distort the thinking of those around that person, to create blockages, to manipulate the environment. But this could be you right now, right? You could be realizing all of the deceit that was going on around you, all of the greedy, malicious, evil people that you had around. Maybe you're realizing the person that you were sleeping next to for this X amount of years, how witchy and how evil and how greedy and how malicious and how insecure they really are. Right? Because they can't take care of themselves. That's why they want to hold you hostage and keep you around and not let you go on this journey. Because who's going to take care of their weird ass? Who's going to take care of their insecure ass? Nobody wants that. But you've realized, right? There was a challenge ahead of you. And that made you realize a lot. It made you realize the people that you had close to were actually working against you. Because they knew that if you were ever to stand in your power or to stand in your energy, you will be a force to be reckoned with. And that's why they were creating all those lies, trying to manipulate the justice system, right? Falsifying court documents, delaying time, altering medical documents, putting in fake diseases there, their own diseases into their own medical documents to appear like it's somebody else. Making somebody else who has taken so much time, right, to go within and do the work and not cut corners like all these people, right? Like Freddie Marcos Ramirez, like Mark Camarena, and like Anthony Marquez. Because it's easy to be deceitful. It's easy to lie your way to success. It's easy to sell your ass or sell whatever it is that you sell to get this position at work. It's easy doing that, right? But you know what's difficult? When you're exposed for that deceitful behavior. That's difficult to deal with. But that's the same confirmation. Hello, little birdie. But that's the same position that you were trying to have this person at confirmation. Right? Two beautiful birds just flew out the tree. But like everything, there's consequences to everything, right? So you've realized something. You've realized that deceitful behavior, right? It's made you determined. Let me fix my, there calls my little bra, my little skirt, whatever. So you've realized that, and now it's awakened you, right? It's shifted your consciousness. It's made you pause and make you look at situations at a different perspective. And that is amazing, because look at the position that you're in against all of these people that you may be considered friends, considered families, considered business partners. And they were all being deceitful behind your back, which caused you to pause and reflect, made you awaken, right? That's a beautiful thing. That's a true moment of enlightenment. The universe made you pause. The universe made you, wait, we got to sit you down because you're not paying attention to what it is that we're trying to show you. That was your moment to sit down when you figured out that you were against all of these karmics. Let's just call it like that. Right? And now you're looking at things how they're supposed to be looked at. You're looking at people for who they truly are, not what they claim they are. Not for the false sense of personality that they portray online. But let's read more about the awakening. Actually, let's read the Seven of Fire. It says, Seven of Fire. There are times when it's crucial to take a stand. It could be that you are being called to be true to yourself and to advocate and to be an advocate for your principles, right? So maybe you were trying to make these people right here feel better about themselves, right? Maybe you were providing for these people and you weren't choosing, you weren't making decisions that were decisions that you wanted to make, right? You were making decisions based on what these people wanted you to make, and you let go of your principles, you let go of your morals, you let go of your values when making these decisions in the recent past. But you've realized that, and you've realized that what's important, really, and you've realized that what's important, is making decisions that are aligned with you, that not only are intellectual, but also emotionally aligned, right? When your heart and your mind are aligned in making any decisions, that is a decision that is going to be just, that is going to be correct, right? And it is a decision that is not influenced by other people's manipulative tactics or other people's deceitful behavior. You're making these decisions because it is the decision that you need to make. A just and fair decision. A decision that you want to make because it is for the benefit of you, not for the benefit of others. And maybe there was a time before when you were ignoring that. You will know in your heart if this is one of those times, or if this is a battle that simply isn't worth fighting. Listen to your guidance and ask your angels for courage and fortitude. Don't let your fears get between you and doing what you know is right. So sometimes, right, when you're in this position, you don't even gotta argue with these people anymore, right? All you gotta do is cut them off. You already know what they were doing. You found them and you caught them in the act. There's proofs. And that is all you need. That is the closure you need, right? So it's smart to choose your battle. To choose your battles. Excuse me. Thank you, Spirit. And I'm from the island of Cuba. It's smart to choose your battles wisely. Some people, no one deserves to be argued with first off, right? Some people don't even deserve an explanation anymore. These are the people that don't deserve that explanation. You can't argue with someone who thinks they're right. You can't argue with a narcissist. Come on, you'll end up getting drained at the end. You simply see the situation for what it is, and you move forward. Right? And you will know that, you will feel that in your heart if this is something that you need to continue fighting a case for or not, right? You will know that. You will feel that. Especially when you realize all of the deceitful things they were doing behind your back. It's possible that you might have yielded to other people's needs and desires so much that you have given away your personal power. That's what happens when you yield to people's needs and try to accommodate their needs, especially narcissistic people, right? They end up draining all of your energy so you can have no energy for yourself. And by doing that, you unconsciously give them power of your energy. You give them control of your mind. You give away your power. You give away your morals and integrity because you're trying to accommodate someone who needs something from you so they can continuously do malicious things, so they can continuously deceive you, so they can continuously create lies and illusions and backstab you. You have to be aware of their behavior, you know? And accept it and move on. That is the best way. When you see something and you don't even gotta argue with it, you just, yeah, that is why I was never into you, or yikes, I should have done this a long time ago, you know? Now is the time to take it back. Look how he's taking his power back, see? You guys are not fucking with me no more. Now it's time to take it back. Say yes to other people's requests when it feels right to you. Right? When it feels right to you, not when it feels right to other people, because they have second motives as to why it is that they're talking shit about someone, as to why it is they're trying to cause all this drama and chaos. There's always second motives to that, right? Say no when your heart tells you that they're asking for too much, right? So it's okay to say no. No, I'm not doing this. No, I'm not going to follow in your little games. I'm not going to follow this little bandwagon that's going to end up crashing at the end. Because that's what happens when, things are done with malicious intent, with hate, greed, jealousy. It ends up crashing. Confirmation. We as guardian angels can be true warriors in defense of your spiritual truth when the occasion arises. Your angels are over there, especially when people try to doubt you. What? You said what about me? Okay, yeah, that's why you're seeing what you're seeing. If you need us to help you stand your ground, you have but to ask. However, the truth is you already have the courage within you. All we're doing is help you to find it. Right? So if you ever need a little extra boost of confidence, like a little extra boost, right, to say what it is you got to say, close your eyes for 5 minutes, ask for it, and then say it, and then do what it is you're gonna do, because you know within you what you got to do. Right. So stand in your power. That's what, and you have done that already, right? Breaking that generational, that you have broken that generational curse of just staying there, allowing shit to happen to you and not taking control of it. Right? You're standing in your power. You're saying no more of this. That is a true moment of enlightenment, of awakening. Let's read more about the awakening, though, because awakening. You're uniquely able to look past the current situation and envision endless possibilities. Right? That is what kept you going through your hardest times. That is what kept you going through the darkness. Right? That image of your future, that image of what you always wanted to accomplish. If plans haven't been moving forward as quickly as you like, it's because Source, right, the source of all power, source of light, source of energy, aka God, has a better path laid out for you. Try looking at things from a different perspective and you'll be pleasantly surprised by the opportunities currently open to you. The present pause is the action. The present pause in the action is temporary. So that pause where you had to look at situations in a different perspective, that pause where you had to really study everything and be like, wow, what is going on, God? What is going on, universe? Why does everything seem upside down? That pause was for you to reflect, for you to see things in a different perspective, for you to look at your life and be like, oh, I get it now. I can still have what I want. I can still have my dreams. I can still do everything I want to do, but not around these people, not around these deceitful people, not around the city, not around the state, right? You were trying to control how it worked out, when everything that you still want to work out will work out, but it was in a different path, right? It wasn't with the people you thought were going to be around because they were being deceitful. That is a true moment of enlightenment, Hanti. So that pause was temporary for you to, self-reflect. And you got it. You figured that out. You may be called to set aside your own priorities in order to help someone else with their needs. We all go through that, right? Even in my hardest times, my darkest times. I was sharing the knowledge and wisdom that I knew, that I was given, that I was guided to overcome whatever I overcame in that early stage. And I was guided to share here. So you may be guided to help someone else with whatever it is. whether it's financially or being there emotionally, in whatever way, in your time of need. And that shows the kind of person that you are. That shows your humbleness. It shows how, you know, you're able to take your shirt off your back and give it to someone else if they need it. In the moments where you may need it, that is selflessness. That shows the beauty of your heart. That shows your compassion. It shows your empathy. That is beautiful. That is worth more than anything. And during these times, you may feel a little bit more, emotional in your feelings. But it's the universe's way of giving a pause to your life that was just going on autopilot, right? Repeating the same thing. And that's the universe's way to sit you down and allow you to reflect. It's all right to rush to another's aid. So as long as you set balanced boundaries and then return to your own goals at the proper time, right? So never leave your goals for someone else, right? Never stop chasing what you were meant to chase, what you were meant to do, just because somebody needs you to take care of them. You can't live your whole life taking care of someone else. You're here for your soul's highest potential to continue to learn and evolve. And if the universe, if God is trying to shift your life so you could do what you're meant to do, right? Because your mission here on earth is so important. Not only will it help yourself, but it'll help so many around, right? And if God and the universe and everyone is showing you a different route, trying to tell you to move here, it's trying to tell you to do this, trying to shift you slowly, it's so you can still accomplish what you need to accomplish, right? So you can still accomplish what you're here to do. But maybe it wasn't around the people that you thought, because they were doing all that behind your back, right? It wasn't around that certain environment. It's in another place. And you get those signs, you get those synchronicities. And why is that? So you don't give up your own goals. So you don't give your destiny away. That is the universe's way of trying to shape you back, trying to get you on the right lane, so you can get what your heart truly desires. So you can get what you've always dreamt of getting, so you can get the relationship that you've always dreamt of having, so you can get that career that you've always dreamt of having. But it is when we ignore that and we just, ignore the red flags, that we stay on the lanes that are not ours to stay in. And that's when chaos and debris and drama and conflict comes in. Angel message. Things aren't what they appear to be. Release, right? So just because somebody's showing you something is not what it is, right? That's why we have to be able to be enlightened, be awakened, and see things in different perspectives. Have discernment. And all that comes with practice. I'm here to help. Release your preconceived ideas, right? Meaning old paradigms that were passed down in your family. Things that your parents will tell you is the should and shouldn't. Things that if you do this, this is going to happen. No, right? If you marry this, this is going to happen. If you do this, those are old ideas, right? That don't even exist. That allows you to be more open-minded. It allows you to see perspectives differently. How can you see different perspectives if you're following somebody else's perspectives? Right? You will never be able to see the world for what it is. You'll never be able to think for your own if you do that. Release your preconceived ideas and open your mind to allow a deeper clarity about the situation to present itself. Remember, not everything that happens to you is about you. Right? So, not all the conflict and chaos is for you to deal with. Maybe it's the people that you're around with, and you're getting that because you're around them. You're getting their karma because you're still around their energetic field, and everything that is touching that will get that karma. Right? You should look at that as a sign and be like, yeah, I'm out the door. Right? And that's amazing. That's a true moment of enlightenment. When you have to pause and really take control over your life and put those boundaries and be like, this is it. And you see how these people act, how confused they act, how even more rushed they act. Like they're rushing you to take a decision. Do this really quick. Sign here really quick. Do this. No, you have to move in with me really quick. That's all for second motives. Right? And you should look at the situation, right, in a different perspective that you were looking at it before. Right? And you realized that place is not for you. That there is no love. There is no fertility there. There is no abundance there. In fact, you have to constantly be looking back, see what they're doing behind your back, see everything. That's the universe and God's way of showing you that you can still achieve what you've always dreamt of achieving, but in a different direction, not around those people. In a direction where there is fertility, where there's abundance, where there's peace, where there's love. Because remember, a home where there is no love is not a home.